Alright, YouTube, what I want to tell y'all in this video is the top 10 biggest mistakes that I see, and I've been doing this for over a decade, that I see when people start their diet, alright? For one, from day one, literally, from day one of the year, January 1st, they start off with the ground running, right? They start off with the ground running, and I can mean that literally, or I can mean that diet-wise, I can mean that exercise-wise. People who haven't ran in years will start running day one. Your body ain't ran since you've been in high school and you 55 years old. You shouldn't be running right now. You know what I'm saying? Like straight off bat. What should you do? You should walk. Just a regular walk. Walk longer than you usually walk. Slightly. Right? From day one, January 1st, they start dieting as hard as they can. They get to diets that they can't even stick to, something that's very hard. They turn their stuff on and off like a light switch, right? They go from eating whatever they want into eating perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, I know that. But they eat as perfectly as they can from eating whatever they want. They've been eating whatever they want for years, decades, and they go perfect. And they wonder why they can't stick to it. Because you went from 0 to 100 real quick. That's why. If you're at 0, meaning, okay, I'm going to put that as number 2, right? People don't understand what 0 means. That's number 2 right there. People go from 0 to 100. And when I mean 0, I don't mean no disrespect. People, who's going to be a 0? I ain't calling you a 0. I'm saying 0 at your dieting. If you're not dieting, what is that? That means 0. You're not dieting. So don't go from 0 to 100. Don't go to 0 to 5. Don't go to 0 to level 7 or 8. No, go from 0 to 1. You start your diet on January 1st. That's day 1 of your diet, and you're on level 1. Do not skip steps. All right? So change things slightly. What do I recommend? That's number 3. People don't listen to me. People don't listen to people that actually done it. They want to listen to people that they're comfortable listening to. You have to come out of your comfort zone, right? So number 3 is that they don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's 42 years old, well, about to be 42, 41 and a half years old. What grown man uses and a half? I do. So 41 and a half years old, all right? Getting old is a blessing from God. So a person who can stay fit and lean, a person that can stay fit and lean at my age, right? A person who can lift the weights that I lift naturally, all right? Because somebody gonna say, oh, such and such lift this, and such is bigger than you, such and such is needles, not me, all right? Naturally, none of that PED stuff, none of them performance enhancement steroid drugs, none of that, right? Listen to somebody who's doing it the right way. Somebody who can lift what I lift, lose certain lifts because of not lifting, and then bring them back at my age. Bringing them back is harder than getting them in, at my age is harder than getting them in the first place. I was a lot younger when I did 365 on the bench press. I'm about to do that in my 40s at a lighter body weight. Why? Technique, experience, things that you need to listen to. If somebody with experience, how you gonna not listen to him? So experience, drive, wanting it bad enough, getting at it, you know what I'm saying? And understanding what to do, the ups and downs, the ins and outs, and how to fine tune things. That's a big mistake not listening to somebody like me. Huge. Oh, but that's my cousin. I'm gonna listen to him instead. Okay. All right, go do what you want to do. Or I'm gonna pay worse. I'm gonna pay one of these gym coaches who don't even look the way I'm trying to look. They don't even know how to lift. Look at them lift. I've seen gym coaches, and guess what? The people who they was training had better form than them, and they paying them. That don't make sense to me. You know, no disrespect, but if I'm trying to get lean, I'm speaking for myself. If I was trying to get lean and I didn't know how to do it, and I felt like I need to hire a coach, that coach would have to be lean too. That coach would have to be where I'm leaner than your coach. You gonna listen to them for me? And mine's for free. Oh, I feel like, if I'm paying that, because you're paying doesn't mean that it's gonna work. I can sell you anything if you believe that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got a pyramid in New York for sale if you believe that. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, hey, listen. What we on? I had a phone call. We on number 4. Number 4, I said pick a diet that you can't. We can just go back to that. I think I did say that, but I'm gonna say it again because I can say it even better, right? Number 4, picking a diet that you cannot stick to. All right, like one of my most extreme ways of dieting that I did in the past was like prolonged fasting. I think I fasted for like 60 hours one time. I don't do that now, but I think I fasted for almost 60 hours one time. And you know, unlike a lot of people that do it, a lot of people, they don't work out for good reason. They don't work out. They don't lift weights when they're that fasted. I did. And guess what? It worked. You know why? Because your body's going to burn. And I'm not telling nobody to fast. I'm not even a faster. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling nobody who fasts. I'm really not telling nobody who fasts not to fast. Because people, they will get so mad. They fly. That's number 5. I'm going to say fly in the flag. All right? I got to remember that, right? That's number 5. But we'll get back to that. All right? So, I used to fast. And I used to train fasting and lift and go in the gym and lift like a beast. With 2 days, literally no calories, just water. No calories for 2 whole days. And why did it work so well? And why don't I do it now? I don't do it now because my diet plans right now is good enough to where I don't need them. But it is still in my toolbox if I ever want to use it. You know what I'm saying? And why would I use it? Only if I really had to lose weight within a short amount of time for some reason, and I don't see a reason for that, so it's in the toolbox that's in. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, the reason why it works so well is because when you eat food, especially carbs, or if you're on keto, you know, your fats, whatever, your body's going to use carbs or fat. It wants to use carbs as its primary fuel source. You see what I'm saying? Like putting gas in your car, right? Once it doesn't have any carbs, it's going to turn to, you know, the dietary fat that you just ate. And if you don't have that, it's even going to go towards protein. It'll use protein for fuel. That's why if you're on a protein diet and you want your protein to turn into muscle mass through protein synthesis, it's always important to eat either a higher amount of protein or make sure that your protein is accompanied with fat and or carbs. I do all of it, right? I eat carbs. I love carbs. You know what I'm saying? That's a misconception for people that think you gotta cut your carbs out to lose weight, right? And a lot of people are not gonna agree with me, and you gotta remember who you heard that from and compare that person to me. I'm sorry. I eat carbs every day. I eat bread at the end of my diet. It doesn't matter. All right, so what I'm saying is, when your body doesn't have any food in it, it's still moving, and you're still working out, and you're still doing whatever your job, whatever. Guess what? It's gonna use for fuel your stored body fats. And when I say body fat, I need to stop just going right here because that's a misconception. A lot of people think that they're only got body fat in their belly. They don't even look at their arms. They don't even really give themselves a true assessment, which we're going to go to. That's going to be number 6. But I'm going to say number 5 is this: flying the flag for a diet. I believe that most diets work, you know. I believe that most diets work, but I don't think every diet is for everybody. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? If you can't stick to it, then it's not for everybody. I'm going to use one that I can't stick to. I'm going to just give you one that I can't stick to. Because a lot of people thinking I'm just acting like I'm perfect. No, just because I know what I'm doing and I'm good at it and I'm getting results, people get offended by that, and that's probably one of the reasons why they don't listen. You gotta get out of your feelings, all right? So what I say that was, flying the flag, that was number 5. Okay, for instance, a great diet plan. A great way of dieting is what? Meal prepping. I tried it, and it wasn't for me. But it works. It's one of the best things you can do is meal prepping. Prepare all of your food, all of your meals, so you can, okay, one of the best ways of dieting, I'm going to use this, one of the best ways of dieting to make sure you're hitting your numbers and make sure you're hitting your proteins, fats, carbs, and the portion sizes or whatever, is to meal prep. And what is meal prepping? That's when you prepare all of your meals for days or weeks or whatever, and have them in different containers. So this is my lunch for Monday. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the days, right? One of the best ways of dieting is to eat the same stuff every day. That way you don't make a big mistake. Now, if you really know what you're doing, you can have more variety. That's why I always tell people, don't wait until New Year's. The longer you would have been training and dieting and all that, you'd have been better at it than starting on New Year's and then, you know what I'm saying, learning, winging it with everybody else, blind leading the blind, right? So, why don't I meal prep? Because I got to prepare all this food at one time, right? And I'm looking at this food, and I actually have a big appetite. When people start doing those 10,000 calorie challenges on YouTube, I'm like, 10,000 calories, I could eat that, and I could triple that probably, at least 2.5 times. I could at least do 2.5, I could do 25, I don't know how many calories I could do in a day. That's not on my agenda right now. I need to mess my thing up right quick, so I ain't doing that right now. I guarantee you on my epic, matter of fact, I'm going to put that at the end of this video. On my epic cheat day video, I guarantee you I ate like 20,000 calories at least, and I could have ate way more than that. And I did a physique update the next day, shirt off and everything. My shreddedest physique came the next day. Why? I was so fucking lean. My body was begging for those calories. My body was begging for those carbs. I was doing something that was that bodybuilders do. When they deplete their water, they deplete their carbs, and then while their water is still out of their body, they bring carbs back in so their body can fill out the muscle, the glycogen in the muscle. That way they get the best pump they could possibly get while still lean. And I'm not recommending that. That's not for diet or weight loss. That's just to show off the physique, all right? I'm going to probably do that somewhere after New Year's soon. I don't know. I'm not really planning on doing that right now. I'm going to show my physique here and there whenever I feel like it. My diet should be over New Year's Day. A lot of people starting their diet on New Year's. Mine's going to be ending on New Year's. Mine could end right now. I'm lean enough. Y'all seen my last videos. I'm lean enough, right? So that's number... That phone call kind of messed me up. That's number 6. Let me rewind this. Alright, so I was rewinding and finding out where I was at, so I was lost. So I'm going to say number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10 for the algorithm, because you know they listening. So, we're just going to start winging it from here, alright? So, I said something about flying the flag for a diet. People will get on keto, or they will get on fasting. They will get on some fad diet or whatever. They'll get on going vegan, or they'll go carnivore, or they'll do whatever, intermittent fasting, different forms of fasting, prolonged fasting, alternate day fasting, OMAD fasting, 1 meal a day, or they'll get on meal prepping, or they'll get on whatever, all right? And they will fly the flag for that diet, and they will, if you say anything against that diet, or a reason why you don't do that diet, or a reason why you don't think that diet is the best or whatever, they will act like they invented the diet, and they will come at you. Doesn't make sense to me, man. They will come at you. They will come at your throat, you know. And I get it, because I'm a calorie counter. I'm a calorie counter. I say calories in versus calories out. I think just counting my calories and being able to have some freedom is the best way, in my opinion. The reason why I say that's the best way And you can have a different opinion. I'm not going to come at you like everybody else would. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe in being perfect. All right? I don't believe in trying to be perfect on a diet. I don't believe, because when you do that, and I've done that, and I'm speaking from experience, I tried to be perfect for a long time. And I got stronger willpower than the average person when it comes to dieting. You know? And I'm saying it's a mistake. So you got to think about it. It's like a rubber band. Your willpower, you pulling it back, you pulling it back, you pulling it back, you pulling it back. No matter, some people can only pull it back here, pat, they ain't got that much willpower. Some people can pull it back here, pat, they ain't got that much willpower. I'm pulling it way back here, pat. You gotta think about that. When I mean bad, what does that mean? It's gonna pop the other way. When I thought I could eat perfect and I was losing all of this weight, boom, gained it right back. And then some. Because you're cutting out everything that you think is dirty. That's another one. Number whatever. Dirty versus clean for dieting. People see me eat a cheeseburger. Whenever you're fit and you done lost the weight and you done, people got to critique everything. People will be like, well, you shouldn't be eating that. You just ate 5 of them. You telling me? Say 5 of them. What your mind should be eating a burger? I'm gonna eat me a goddamn burger. You crazy? What? So I believe in having things fit in there in moderation. But you got to understand what moderation actually is. It ain't that you just say this is moderation and then just eat whatever you want. It's not a magic. Moderation isn't a magical word. Just like New Year's isn't a magical day. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing you can start on New Year's that you couldn't have started 4 months ago when I told you. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. It's too late now. It ain't too late. I would still recommend that you start today. What about Christmas? I use it as a cheat day, but I'm gonna cheat in the first couple days of my day, y'all. Then get back on track. The quicker you get to doing this, the more you will learn, the more experience you will have. That's why you shouldn't wait, right? That ain't the only reason. I want my gains. I want my weight loss. I want everything I'm trying to get, right? So there's so many big mistakes. There's so many misconceptions. There's so many, and I got off track on this video. I think I said some good stuff. Oh, let me go ahead and say this. For people who are in my category, you know, people that like to lift weights, people that's trying to build muscle. I'm not going to just use just people that's just trying to lose weight. I give y'all too much attention. I'm a weightlifter. What the? Why she keep calling me, dog? I don't know where I was at. You know I'm doing the video. Why are you calling my? You know I'm doing the video on my phone. When you call my phone, I don't even know if it's recorded. It's saying it's recorded, but I'm losing track. I gotta hang the phone. I gotta hang the video up to answer the phone to talk to you. That's another thing. That leads me to another thing. And I want people to listen to what I'm saying when I say this. And don't try to switch it to something else when I say this. It's not a sad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not none of that, right? Listen. You're alone on this journey. Big time. You're alone on this journey. I got your back. Ask me questions. I got tips for you. I got plans for you. That's not what I mean. Oh, but I got my homeboy, my homegirl, my friend, my cousin, whoever, I got workout partners. I'm not alone. That's not what I mean. You can have workout partners. I don't do workout partners. I got a million different reasons. I got different videos. I got too many videos to talk about that, so I'm not going to talk about that, right? And yes, if you got workout partners and both of y'all on the same accord, that's great. That's better than doing what I'm doing. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. But even if you got workout partners, what I mean, let me explain what I mean. Don't try to figure it out. Let me explain. You are still alone. Big time. In a good way. Okay, let's say you and whoever y'all working out together. Y'all on the bench press or whatever y'all doing. You know, y'all taking turns on the bench press. Nya. Then that dude go, then the other dude go. No matter how many dudes y'all got, the more dudes y'all got, the more rest y'all gonna have in between sets. You gotta understand that too. So a lot of times when I be taking rest in between sets, it be a group of guys over there, he just chilling, you wanna talk to us? Like, dude, y'all take more rest between sets than I am. I might look like I'm doing nothing, look like y'all doing something, but y'all together, you got 5 dudes, so by the time you get back, you gotta wait for 4 other guys. You know, but that's not the point. I got off sidetrack, right? So what I'm saying is, when you lay down on that bench, or you get to that deadlift platform, or you get to that squat, or whatever you're doing, remember, your work is what gets your results. Y'all can be together, but when it's time for you to approach that bar, don't be yeah. No, get serious, get tight, and put that work in. Nothing works unless you work. If your workout ain't serious, and no, don't, people misconstrue what I say that too. You just said on day 1 we shouldn't go that hard. I'm not talking about going hard. I'm talking about being serious. I'm not talking about putting 1,000,000 pounds on the bar. I'm talking about being serious about whatever pounds you got on the bar. It could be 1 pound on the bar. I don't care. Learn proper form. Learn how to properly do it. And be serious about getting to 2 pounds. Then 3 pounds. Of course not 1, 2, 3 pounds. Whatever. You might start off with the bar. Most gym bars is 45 pounds. You get to putting 5 pounds on each side. That's 55 pounds. Good lift. All right? Good lift. Hey. When you get to, you know what I'm saying, what you get to, what I'm saying is, be serious, all right? You can chill and talk with your friends. Make sure you don't go, your whole group don't go to the gym. Talk to your group. Hey y'all, we in this motherfucker. Get it. We in here to nah. Wait. And that's one of the reasons why I train by myself. Cause we gotta be on one accord. We gotta be unison on the goal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your goal ain't gotta be exactly like mine. But if we working out together, we gotta be working out. But I've been damaged. People try to shake my hand while I'm bench pressing. People bump into my bar while I got hundreds and hundreds of pounds and they're putting me in danger. People taking away my focus and taking me out of the zone that I need to be in to lift the type of weights that I'm lifting. Stuff that beginner lifters do not understand. And that right there is one of the reasons why I can't talk to people in real life when it comes to lifting weights or dieting or anything. I talk to people, somebody asks me a question, you know, I swallow my pride and I be like, you know what, I'm gonna try to, you know, give this person the information they need. And then they shoot me down. The person that they need to be listening to, right? That's crazy. Y'all probably looking like, yo, that's crazy. They doing you like that? Yeah. They always do the person with success like that, bro. Fit people get bashed way more. I really do believe that wholeheartedly. I used to be out of shape. And I see other people getting bashed. I didn't really get bashed when I was out of shape. Maybe a little bit here and there jokingly, but it was never nothing crazy. But I know that does exist. But the thing that people don't know exists, or they don't even care, they think that you should just roll with it. Like, you ain't even a human. You fit, you got a 6-pack. You ain't even a human being no more. People look at you like you ain't even be ready. They're heavy as the head to hold the crown. You feel me? So what I'm saying is this. Be ready and prepared for your life to change. And it's going to have pros and cons. Alright? It's a long road. If you taking it that serious, this is a long road, alright? And if you ain't taking it that serious, you might get some results. Don't expect serious results if you ain't taking it serious, alright? I'm just going to put it out there. Don't expect serious results if you ain't taking it serious, alright? But when you do take it serious, expect the world to look at you different. Some going to admire you. Some of them going to admire you too much, and they're going to glue themselves to you till you can't move in the gym. Oh my gosh, that's where I'm at. But some people going to hate on you. Some people going to ask you a question just to say everything you said was wrong, even though they don't even fit the criteria. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot. So I'm just saying be ready, alright? Be ready, alright? But I hope the best. I hope the best. And let me know if you need something. Also, let me know if I left out on something because I kept getting interrupted. I was saying something and I didn't finish it. Let me know what you need. Comment in the comments below. For real, dead serious. If you about to start your New Year's diet, don't just go in alone. And don't spend more than you spend on your rent on some gym coach. I'm sorry, I said it. That burns me up a lot because guess what? This is free. I will answer your questions for free. Better than they can. Every gym, I've been in the gym for over a decade. You've been in the gym over a decade, you should be bigger than that. I'm not on roids, alright? So, yo. Get the misconceptions out your head, alright? But what I'm saying is, a lot of people spend more money than they spend on their rent on them gym coaches. And every gym coach that I run into these days, they ask me for advice. But they certified. Yeah, anybody can pass it. My son can take that test and pass it. The stuff that I just said on this video and the videos that I'm recommending, you can take that in and go pass that test. Or maybe not, because at the same time, a lot of stuff that's been outdated, a lot of stuff that's been debunked, misproved, you can still pass the test. Just put the stuff that you think is right in there. But stick with what you know is right for your actual diet and exercise. I knew a lady that did hair. She said, well, a certified trainer is always going to be better than you. And she did hair. And she wasn't certified. She didn't have a hair license or whatever they be getting. And she did hair, I mean, like, good. Right? So, I told her, so that means a person that went to hair school is automatically better than you at hair? Oh, no, you know me. Oh. I'm like, yeah, so guess what? You know me. You know me. That means every rapper that's in the industry is better than the dudes on the streets? Nah, that's the opposite way around out there. I know some dudes that's from every city I've ever been to that can spit. You gonna tell me that Blueface is better than everybody you know in your hood? Nah. Lyrically. Nah. So, you know, I might get my certification one day just so people that's like that could, you know what I'm saying? But y'all seen the weight loss, y'all seen the before and after, y'all listen to the diet plans, volume eating, things like that. People think that it's so many other things I left out. People think that you know, just watch the videos. It's in there. Peace. Comment, like, subscribe. That's my video. Dang.